Hello, hope everyone is having a great day. So I want to jump on here and do a quick eyeshadow demo with you. And the colors that I'm going to use are Pup, Rigoletto, Peppa, and Soulmate. This is Peppa. Hold on. Yeah. So I'm going to do a demo with those four colors today. This is a beautiful, beautiful pink palette, and it looks great with pretty much every eye color. So I'll jump right in. I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and I'm going to go into Peppa, which is this color here. And I'm going to swirl the end that's fluffy in there. And then I'm just going to place that all along my lid. And so I have my hack on already, and I have prepped my lids. I put a little bit of my brightening highlight on there, and then some vanilla dust. And that just gives my eyeshadow like a little bit more staying power. It just forms a nice base so that it won't crease or things like that or fade throughout the day. All right, so that is Pup. Pup is beautiful. It's hard to, so it's almost, it almost has like some pinkish purplish, but like also some, you know, beigey undertones to it. But I love Pup. It's a great like base transition color, or even to wear on its own. If you don't want something, you know, crazy, you can just throw Pup on there, put some mascara on, and you've got like a great simple everyday look. Because it's just one of those colors that kind of like goes with everything, goes with every eye color. So I love Pup. Bring Pup up a little bit. Just not quite to my brow bone, but kind of just under, so it kind of peeks through when I have my eyes all the way open. And then if you have hooded lids where your brow bone comes down a little bit and you've got your eyes open and you don't typically see a lot of your eyeshadow, that is also a great tip for you to kind of just bring that eyeshadow up more than you think that you might need to. Bring it up, because then when your eyes are open, it's gonna peek through, and you're actually gonna see the beautiful work that you did there. So I'm just gonna bring, I don't have hooded eyelids, but I'm going to bring it up a little bit just to kind of show you guys what I was talking about. Okay, so now I'm going to flip my brush around to the denser, like pointier end, and I'm gonna go into Rigoletto. And Rigoletto is going to be my outer corner, my crease, and I really kind of want to like a little bit of a smoky pink eye today. No, pink eye. But you can put a little less Rigoletto on there if you want, you know, like a softer look for the day. All right, I'm gonna put, flip my brush back around, and I'm just gonna kind of swirl it around in the corner there to blend it into Pup, and then just going back and forth in the crease to blend those two together. And the trick to this is that you want to hold your eyeshadow brush pretty far back. See how far back I'm holding it? Like about to the middle, or maybe even a little further sometimes. That just gives you like a lighter application. It gives the bristles on the brush a chance to kind of swirl all around and do what they're supposed to do, which is blend those two colors together. So if you're holding it too close and your colors aren't blending, you know, quite the way you think they should, try that and see if that does not solve your problem. All right, so, oh, sorry, my elbow hit the vanity. Okay, so that's Pup and Rigoletto. Love that. All right. So now I'm gonna go into, I'm going to swipe my bristles off in my brush cleaning tile, which I have in my my main compact, but it's that spongy little tile, and I can swirl my bristles around in it, and it gets on all the excess pigment off. So it may still look like it has color on there, but you know, all the pigment is gone. And that way I can just go right in. I don't have to like clean my brush or anything. I can use the same brush and go right into a different color. And so I am gonna do that with Peppa. Peppa is like this really pretty soft, slightly shimmery pink. And I'm just gonna kind of swirl Peppa on my lids. And that's just giving me like this soft kind of shimmer. And then I'll come in with Peppa to the corner and kind of bring her around. I love Peppa so much, so much. Okay, so that's Pup, Rigoletto, and Peppa. Now I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna go into Soulmate, which is one of my favorites. It is like this very shimmery pink. And I'm just gonna put Soulmate. Oh, I got a little pigment on my finger there. I'm gonna put Soulmate right in the center, so it kind of peeks through. See that? It's just like a little pop. Oh, love that. I'm gonna slightly blend the edges. I closed the wrong eye, that was weird. Just a little bit. Let's see. Ha! Love that. Okay, and now I'm gonna go back to that little denser-in, and I'm gonna take Rigoletto. I don't know why I'm having a hard time saying that today. I'm gonna take Rigoletto, and I'm going to line my lower lash line for that like smoky eye effect. Rigoletto is a fantastic color. Also has a little bit of shimmer to it. Darken up the corner here. All right. Okay, there's that. And I'll finish off with some mascara. All right, and so the hack that I'm wearing today, actually, you know what? I haven't put any, so I put Angel Illuminator on my cheeks and my nose, and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. But let's do a powder illuminator. And I want to use, so these are the 5 powder illuminators that we have. So this is Starlit, Glamazing, Georgia, Goldie, I keep doing that, and Photoshop. And I want to use Glamazing because Glamazing is beautiful. And I'm going to take my smudge brush and I'm going to dip into, I'm going to take like, it has like a rounded end and a, kind of an oblong end. And I'm going to take the oblong end and dip into Glamazing. And I'm just going to kind of dust it. Look at that. Glamazing is like a beautiful champagne color, and kind of the difference between Glamazing and Starlit. Starlit almost has, let me show you. I already have some like pigment on my fingers. Let me wipe that off so that you can see better. But Starlit has, I got a lot on there. It's like an iridescent, there. See how it's like iridescent? Like almost holographic. It's really, really pretty. But Glamazing is more of like this shimmery. So this is Starlit and this is Glamazing. It's like a shimmery champagne color and it is gorgeous. So I love our powder illuminators. I've said before, I usually prefer them as eyeshadows, but you can also use them on your face. If you are going to use them like on your cheekbones or anything like that, I suggest using a brush, because if you use your finger, you might get a little more concentrated on there than, you know, you were going for. So I can dust a little bit. Let's see, I'm gonna take the blend brush and I'm gonna take like the smaller end and I'm gonna dust just a little bit of, I already have Angel there, but I'm just gonna kind of dust that there so you can see what one of the powder illuminators looks like. So Angel is on this side. It's softer because it's a cream based, and then Glamazing, I just kind of dusted a little bit on that other side. So I'll even them up here. And then I flipped my blend brush around and just kind of blended it out. It's definitely more of a pop, you know? So if that's the look you're going for on your face, then the powder illuminators are gonna be perfect for you. Like I said, I prefer for an everyday look, I like to use them on my eyes because they're gorgeous. And I like some shimmer even for my everyday looks. So I'm gonna finish up here with my mascara. And I highly recommend the Thrive mascara. I have always had a problem. My lashes are pretty naturally long, and I've always had a problem with transfer to my brow bone throughout the day, where I'm wiping it off constantly. And then I wipe any of the like eyeshadow or anything, illuminator, anything that I would have put right there at the top. I've wiped that away because I'm constantly swiping at the excess mascara that transfers onto my brow bone. I don't get that with this Thrive mascara. And I think the reason why is because it dries relatively fast. Like every once in a while when I'm putting it on, and it's probably more like user error, I'll get some transfer at the top and I just kind of swipe that away and correct it. And that's the last I have to do with that for the day. I will say every once in a while I'll get a flake or something from it if I'm having a long day. But nothing terrible, nothing like unbearable. And I think the reason that is because like once it dries, it almost forms like a little coat around each lash. And I think that's why it stays in place so well. Because when I take it off at the end of the day, it like almost comes off in the shape of my lash. It doesn't take my lashes off or anything, but it like comes off in the shape, like you can look down and like, oh, like it looks like little lashes. And I think that's because it like coats each lash. And see, that was my fault. Clean it up and I'll be good for the day. I still have like a little, they're still kind of like together right here. That's better. Okay. And so I didn't finish telling you what my hack was. So for my hack for today, I'm using Tropicana. I love Tropicana. It's a fantastic summer color. Some of my go-to summer colors are Summer Love, Desert Sunset, and Tropicana. Love them. Love them, love them. So if you're looking at Tropicana on the website, if you haven't seen it in person, you're like, oh my gosh, that looks kind of orange. It looks beautiful. It looks great on most skin tones. Tropicana is a very versatile color. Looks great on lips. I love it. So, and especially for like kind of the pinkish look I was going for today, it just kind of melded together seamlessly. So that is it for my hack and my eyeshadow demo today. Again, I did Pup, Rigoletto, Peppa, and Soulmate, and I love it. I think it turned out great. So let me know what you think, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.